So I kept playing with the Tarte Unleashed palette, and this is the other look I came up with. I am really excited because I love the combination. I love how it turned out. So if you guys are excited and want to learn how to complete this look, just keep on watching. Hola mi gente, it's Mariluz here and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post every Friday either makeup tutorials, makeup reviews, or any other makeup related content to help you on your makeup journey. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to complete this beautiful look using the Tarte Unleashed palette, the Young, Wild, and Cruelty-Free. I have reviewed this on my channel and I came up with a look, and you guys requested me to do another look with the blues because I did want to test those out. This is how the palette looks like inside, and I am going to show you how to complete this look. I don't know you guys, but it gives me like Lion King vibes. Let me know if you watched the movie. I haven't had the time to stop by and watch it, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So far, I've heard good things about it, but I can't wait to watch it. Let me know if you watched it or if you're planning on watching it, and let me know if this eye look gives you the same vibes or any other vibes. I'm going to show you step by step how to complete this eye look, so let's get right into it. Alright, so one of the first things I did was prime my eyes. I did prime it with some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I did set it up with my RCMA No Color Powder. And as for the shadows, I'm going to start with the shade 2 Can Do It. It's this shade right here, this orange shade. It's so beautiful, so pigmented. I really enjoy it a lot. I'm going to take my Sigma E40 and I'm going to apply that a little bit over my crease. I'm also applying this color on my outer V to make it more seamless and making sure that all the edges are blended out. Okay, and once I have blended this out, I'm going to take the shade No Fucks Given, this one right over here. This is such a beautiful, like, deep red orange, and I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of pigmentation on this shade as well. So I'm also going to take it with my Sigma E40, and I'm just going to blend it on my outer V with circular motions. And then once I have that color down, I'm going to blend the edges. And then I'm going to move on with the next shade, which will be Toad Alley. It's this really nice sea green. Now, I think I told you on my previous review that these shadows apply best with the fingers. But if you want to use a brush, which I'm going to use today, I'm going to make sure that the brush is wet. And this is the technique I'm going to use to make sure that there is pigmentation even with the brush and then there's no fallout. For that, I'm going to take my brush first without applying any shadow, and I'm going to wet it with my Fix Plus. I did apply a lot because I was trying to demonstrate to you, but I'm going to make sure that I squeeze the excess water. So what you can do is just like swipe your brush onto your hand and just make sure that there's like no extra water on it, because we don't want to ruin the shadow. And then once that is done, then I'm going to take the shadow Toad Alley and apply it as a semi-cut crease. So at the beginning, it may look sheer just because the brush is still a little wet, but once we build it up and once the brush gets more dry, you will see more of the pigmentation. If you don't have the patience to do this and you think you are able to be precise, you can use your finger. And then I'm going to flip the other side of the brush and I'm going to apply the shade Party Animal, this one right over here, and I'm going to apply this shade on the rest of my lid towards the outer V. My brush is still a little wet, so I don't have to wet it again, but if you think your brush is too dry, you might want to wet it again. Do the same process, make sure you take the excess water and then pick up the shadow. Now once I apply it like so, and just make sure that this area between those two colors is blended, I do want to blend this area right here, so I'm going to take my Sigma E25 just to make sure it's well blended. I don't know if you can tell, but now I have some glitter fallout out of that blue shadow, so just make sure that you do your eyes first before your foundation if you're going to use this technique. Watering the shadow does prevent the fallout, just keep that in mind, but I do want to blend that corner, so I prepared and I just didn't do my foundation first. And today I'm not in my best wing liner game, so I am going to use some tape, apply it on this corner, that way I can guide myself through it. I feel like this is the best trick to have a really nice eyeliner. It's like almost foolproof. Of course, if you're like me, you will most likely still manage to mess it up, but but at least this is a really nice trick. Okay, so I'm going to finish my face off camera and I'll see you to finish up the look. To finish up the look, I'm going to use the shade No Fucks Given, this orange shade over here. I'm going to apply that all over my lower lash line. I'm going to take the shade 2 Can Do It, this one right here, and I'm going to apply that right underneath. I'm going to line the lower lash line. I'm going to start with the shade Toad Alley right in the first half of my lower lash line, and I'm going to apply Party Animal at the end of my lower lash line. I'm using the same principle. I am wetting the flat definer and squeezing out the excess. And then I'm going to apply black liner on my waterline. Then I'm going to take the shade Hogwarts, this one right here, and I'm going to apply that on my inner corner and my brow bone. And of course the brush is wet. Next I applied the Big Ego Mascara and I'm going to apply some lashes. So overall and so far I have been enjoying this palette a lot. I did love the look. I am glad that I found a way to work around the fallout with the Party Animal shade, the blue shade, because that was my biggest concern while I was using it. The brown shade though, I feel like it's getting a little bit patchier and a little hard to work with. I tried that brown to sort of complete a variation of this look and it didn't come out right. So just bear that in mind. In my previous look, I didn't have much of a problem, but I don't know, the more I use it, the more annoying it gets. That is just my opinion. Let me know if you have the palette and you're having the same problem with the brown. Also, let me know in the comments section below if you love this look and you're planning on recreating it. And if you want to see more from this channel, I'm going to leave you 2 videos right here so you can check them out. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification button. That way you get notified every time I upload. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in a bit.